Hello friends, welcome back. Today topic regarding the pricing, how to define a new condition types and then assigning it an pricing schema, which is again in turn assigned to your document type or the process type. Let's get started. Open transaction SPRO and then go to IMG node and select IMG node, then supplier relationship management, then SRM server, then cross application settings here, and then go to pricing tab here, type. So here define process condition types. So this is the node where we create a new document condition types. So I have already created the custom conditions types, for example forwarding, freight, inland, etc. So if you wanted to create a new condition type, just click on new entries. So condition click on change mode and then click on new entries. So you can define a Z condition type here, and the application should always be BBP and usage is PR, that is for standard for SRM, BBP document type, and PR is that usage. And you can choose for which contract you wanted to create access sequence. So I have choose 100, and you can also define the class of the condition, like it should be a price or a discount. So I'm going to create a simple price, so I have chosen price, and then calculation is fixed, there is no calculation type. And you can also define whether it is should take only positive, negative, or both. So I am choosing both positive and negative. So a rounding of rule I have given standard commercial rules. So if there are any restriction, you can also define a restriction. So I am choosing manual entry as the priority, and then you can choose this condition type is for header or item. I am going to choose this is for header item, and it is against a unit of measure calculation, and it is a price. So I am choosing amount per percentage. And you can also define the class if anything. So we have so many classes, so I'm not going to define any of the class. There is a issue in access sequence, so you can choose 01 CT is the access sequence, 01 CT, yeah. So you have to choose 01 CT. Again, this is not defined for this header condition. Choose the condition type as item, so it should take it. So there is some issue in my case, so but this is the procedure for creating your condition types. So let me check what is it is giving some error. Let me check it later, but this is how I created other condition types. And you can check, see, access sequence is 01 CT. Yes, that is for a contract, which is a standard I have been using. I have created for item, and manual entry priority scales. I have defined quantity, and the condition type description I have given a discount type. So I have taken only positive for the discount. I cannot give for the negative. So you can also define based on the requirement. You can also define both positive and negative. And I've created multiple condition types. And so let me take simple price. So here I have simple price I have taken, and calculation type is quantity, and rounding is commercial. So this is how you create a condition type. Now assigning this condition type to your schema. So click on process calculation schema, and if you want to assign it under the schema, usage is PR. So I have chosen the levels from 900 onwards for to easily identify the custom level. So from 900 onward it is all custom. PR is the usage. So if you wanted to assign to this schema, just click on go to change mode, and then click on new entries, and you can assign that under a schema. So I have created up to 900 to etc. And it is also possible you can create a groups for a particular type. So let me take the response for quotation. 01 HQ. So under this group I can assign the condition types for which should be populated against the response. So we can also create multiple custom groups based on the document type and business object. So I am using a standard one, so we can also create a custom groups. This is for RFX. The earlier I showed one is for the response. So next one is checking whether the assigned types is working or not. So click on check transaction and customizing settings for conditions. So when you click check whether the IPC engine is running, Java engine, that is important. So when you, it is already active, I will put a separate video for activating IPC engine, and then the IPC is now running in VMC. You can check for the time zone is active, so it is all activated. It comes by standard, so no need to define anything. Only thing, we need to activate the Java engine for VMC to activate this IPC. So next is like defining, so whatever the condition type defined, it is being visible against that group. And the next one is simulate. So click on simulate of price with manual pricing. So this will show you whether your pricing schema is working or not. Yeah, so it is giving a I have a quantity as 20, gross price 25, the net value is 500, the net price is 2,500. So this is the schema, whatever we defined is working perfectly. So now we can assign this against a document type. So these are all the simple steps for defining local pricing in SRM.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like my video, please share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.